the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Two big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the small forward position. And for Boston, Tatum at the 4 with Queta in at the 5. White and Brown team up as the backcourt. And it's Hauser in at the 3 slot. Corralling rebounds, these teams are excellent at it. How does that help a team's energy, Doris?
Well, I think you work so hard to contest shots. You have to finish the possession by making sure you corral the defensive rebound. Such an important part of the game.
Now here's Brown. Hauser outside. Pass to Queta. Nice ball movement by Boston. Just 5 on the clock. Tatum with room to shoot. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Well, they put up a nice win against Chicago last time out.
And that game was all about the depth they have on this roster. Their role players stepped up when they needed it most.
And that's exactly what happened. Guys came off the bench ready to play. The offense didn't miss a beat.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Can't hit it from 12 feet. Hauser passes to Tatum. And we're about a minute into the first. To the middle. Here's Queta. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
How about Jason Tatum with a little pocket pass in the pick and roll? That's nice.
Gilgeous-Alexander against White. Now here's SGA. He's guarded closely. And the ball out of bounds. The Celtics will have it. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Joe Mazzulla. We talked about Jalen Williams and what he wanted to see from his team defensively against him. He told me we just have to be aware of where he is at all times. The second you lose sight of him, that's when he'll torch you. We all got to be on the same page. It seems like Williams will be a central focus for them tonight. Back to you. Thank you
for that, Allie.
He was not about to be denied. Jaylen Brown just muscles that home.
White against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here he goes. The kick out to Williams. Hits the trifecta.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Hauser outside. Here's Tatum. You know, his impact on offense has been terrific. Scoring just around 20 points a game. Connects from downtown.
How about the answer from Jason Tatum? Say it with your chest, Jason.
Doris, at just 26 years old, Jason Tatum has his first title with the Celtics in 2024.
BA, after he won the title, his first line was, "What are they gonna say now?" This guy has done nothing but win from the time he entered the league. He is underappreciated as a big-time superstar. And guess what? There's a long way to go in his career.
Here's White, following the 3 by Oklahoma City. Pass to Hauser. White with a screen on Williams. Now Tatum. Clock at 6. The kick out to White. 4-3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. The Thunder have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Dort, the pass to SGA. Back to Dort. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Boy, you've got to have a tight handle to make that kind of move. Ooh, Dort, show off.
Queta, 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Dort. He's got 5. Outside, SGA. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
What a great start. They've only missed 1 thus far.
Outside Tatum. Back to White. This one for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum.
Oh, big time answer from Derek White. The 3 is on point.
Pass to Hartenstein. Williams looking around. Dort outside. And here is Williams. Got a hand on it. And stolen by Hartenstein. Blocked. And here's Tatum. 26 points for him last game against Atlanta.
The other thing I thought was big, guys, was the incredible night he had on the glass. No one wanted any part of him down there.
Now here's Holmgren. They trail by 1. It's good. Williams has got 5.
Man, he is stronger than he looks. Trust me. I mean, Williams has the bulk to win those tough battles inside.
There's Tatum with the 3. Sinks the tray.
Then put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And a quick look at the 2K leaderboard, showing which teams have really been controlling the glass over the last month. Number 1, the Celtics.
And last month, this team was active on the glass. Really put forth an effort to box out and track down misses.
The Thunder have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. SGA against White. Here's SGA. Got it. Good job in the low post. SGA's got his second basket.
I just love his approach coming into tonight. Focused and aggressive.
Hauser passes to Tatum. Beyond the arc. Hartenstein pulls it in.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And Holmgren with the basket on the assist from Hartenstein.
And this is where Holmgren is such a scoring threat. His size can make interior shots easier to find.
Holmgren against Tatum. Outside White. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 7 of their 10 shots to fall. Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster. It is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, B.A. Guys who are going to make the right play, defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they've built something special in OKC, piece by piece. Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Oklahoma City has gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. Back to SGA. Hartenstein with a screen on Tatum. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort for 3. Hauser grabs the board. Pass to Tatum. Here's White. Hauser outside. They set the pick. Pulls up on the wing. Brown can't hit.
Boy, he looks and will take that shot every time. Just won't go.
Dort outside. No good from outside. And it's Tatum with the ball for Boston. They came away with a victory in their last meeting, which, by the way, was also in this building.
Yeah, they destroyed this team on the glass in the last meeting.
Brown finds Tatum. 6 to shoot. Drains it. Now he's 3 for 5.
Boy, hard to operate any more efficiently than this guy has this quarter.
So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And how much do coaches adjust their plans when facing back-to-back games?
I think, B.A., that really depends on your team and obviously the opponent you're playing against. Rotations can be modified if need be. You're looking at certain matchup situations. What's the type of team you're playing on the back end?
And Boston with some changes. Garza's checked in for Cada. Walsh comes in for Tatum. Shireman comes in for Hauser. Then for Oklahoma City, Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Wallace comes in for Chet Holmgren. And Joe's subbed in for Dort. Joe up top, defended by Brown. Outside, Williams. Got a piece of it. Here's Walsh. SGA covering. White, good. Now it's a 4-point Celtic lead.
Well, Derek White fearless on the interior right there. Tremendous finish.
Outside Joe. Lets the three fly. It's rebounded by Walsh.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Pass to White. Here's Brown. Watched by Wallace. Left side, Brown. Here's Garza. There's the three. A nice shot by Walsh. And the Celtics lead by 7.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Yep, that one goes.
Well, there's a craftiness to the play of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Shifts the defense around to get his teammate an open look.
Here's Garza. An 11-point game for him in the win against Atlanta. Brown unloads. And White, the bucket on the assist by Brown. White's got 7 points in the game. Thunder trail by 7. Now here's Joe. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Williams. Now here's SGA. Shot clock at 6. It's hauled in by White. Boston leading by 7. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on Jalen Williams.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Boston?
Well, their length and anticipation reflected in their shot blocking totals, making the extra effort to close things out.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
And he can't get the first one. And Doris, very disciplined are the Celtics at the defensive end of the floor.
In BA, they do something that great defensive teams do. They limit their fouls. They don't gamble for steals. They try to give up one contested shot. At the rim, it's all about verticality.
Wiggins, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Mitchell comes in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And he sinks the second. And how about the Thunder? Doris, last season, bringing home the first major professional sports title in the state of Oklahoma.
And what a fan base they have celebrating this historic achievement. And you think about the way this roster was built. Through smart draft choices, through player development, and through a young, brilliant basketball coach, this team remains young, they're united, they're together, and it could be the first of many.
The shot by Garza, no good.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Now Wallace, coming off a solid outing against Chicago. Yep, that one's good.
Boy, that's exactly the look you're working toward, right at the rim.
And so it's Pritchard who brings up the ball for Boston. 6-point lead. Pass to Gonzalez. A minute 4 left in the first quarter of the game. 5 to shoot. And there's the screen. Pritchard from outside. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Outside Mitchell. Takes the 3. Gonzalez pulls it in. Boston leading by 6. Outside Pritchard. Pass to Gonzalez. Here's Garza. Uses the glass on the layup.
I love it. Instead of going ISO, you make a play for someone else.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Mitchell, the pass to Williams. And here's Wallace. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. The Thunder making a switch here.
Shooting for Oklahoma City. Wallace, the line for one.
We've got 13 seconds left in the first quarter here. Outside Tatum. That three's off the mark. And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for Boston. And during that quarter, he was everywhere, just wreaking havoc. More 2K action in just a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And for Boston guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
And Oklahoma City, looking at who they've got. Chet Holmgren out there with Cason Wallace. Then it's Isaiah Joe. Then it's Jalen Williams. And it's Mitchell in at the 1. Here's Shireman. Still no points. Pritchard from outside. Joe grabs the miss. Thunder trail by 5. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Williams passes to Holmgren. And the 3 off target. Boston's shooting a fantastic 57%. Pritchard surviving the D. To the left side wing. Outside Tatum. They double team Tatum. Late clock, the Celtics got to hurry here. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Oklahoma City has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Mitchell finds Holmgren. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
There aren't many 7-footers who can attack guys off the dribble as well as Holmgren. He'll make you pay if you're too aggressive.
Inside, Shireman. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And the Celtics lead by 5.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Holmgren, the pass to Mitchell. Holmgren with a screen on Pritchard. Pass to Williams. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Tatum's got 4 rebounds now. Well, Doris, when you look at the skill set Jason Tatum possesses, what specifically makes him such an elite player?
Well, if you're elite, it means you have a multi-dimensional game, and that's Jason Tatum to a T. He came in with a scoring mindset. His playmaking skills have advanced every single season. He also absorbs an enormous weight on the defensive end. This guy is elite for a reason, and it's because it's a well-rounded game.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thank you. The Thunder are trying to be efficient scoring. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, ultimately, it just comes down to taking what the defense gives you and trusting your teammates. You need them to win at a high level. That's clear as day, and I want to win at a high level, so I have no option. Back to you guys.
Sharing the rock. Allie, appreciate the report. Now here's Holmgren. He's got 6. Pass to Mitchell. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Oh, phenomenal work right there. There's times, boy, he can be tough to check.
And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's a great chance to look at the teams putting up the most points. These are the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. Fifth on the list, the Thunder.
They've been having a great season on the offensive end of the floor. It never takes this team long to put big points up on the board.
Celtics lead by 3. It's Brown on the wing. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Stolen! Wallace with it. He's got 5. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar, Grant.
Well, no question, B.A. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons now, but he's not satisfied and just continues to elevate his game year after year.
And he drops the first. Norris from the 11th pick in 2018, the last year's league MVP. How did Shai Gilgeous-Alexander make that kind of leap?
Well, you don't get there without incredible work habits. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander puts time in the offseason to grow every single aspect of his game. There's also maturity he plays with beyond his years. You can't speed him up. He's a 3-level scorer, and he contributes to one of the most dangerous defenses in the league.
Now here's Brown, scoring around 28.5 points a game. A very talented offensive player. A nice shot by Walsh. Walsh has got 7.
These kinds of defensive breakdowns drive coaches crazy.
Wallace outside. Back to SGA. Outside, Williams. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And Tatum's got the ball here for the Boston Celtics. 4-point game. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Hornets at Spectrum Center in Charlotte. And that starts a 4-game road trip for them. Brown. Oh, Brown inside. Hey, he's more than just a shooter.
Well, good things happen for this team when Jaylen Brown gets into the paint. So efficient inside.
Tatum against Williams. Back to SGA. The kick out to Williams. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Boston leading by 6. Outside, Brown. Pass to Walsh. Now here's White. Now here's Tatum. Williams defending. Tatum passes to White. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Oh, J-Dub rising to the rim. We see you, Mr. Williams.
Here's Brown. Up top, Tatum. The 3 is up. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
Boy, after dropping 2 triples in the first quarter, he hasn't hit another yet.
Outside, Williams. Fires the 3. And Pritchard pulls it down.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
Boston, no good that time either.
Boy, he hasn't helped them much tonight, but they've gotten a lot of productivity from other players.
SGA against White. On the wing, SGA. He had 25 points in the win against Chicago.
The other thing, he really changed the pace of the game when you consider how many free throws he shot. Drawing fouls is an art, and really he has mastered that part of the game.
The Celtics making a switch here. Massey's checked in. And Oklahoma City with a change here too. Wiggins, he's checked in for Joe. Boston leading by 4. Now here's Brown. Tatum from long range. Tatum! Money from deep.
What a weapon the 3 has become for Jason Tatum. Look out.
So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. comes in for Bassie. And it's Hauser in for Pritchard. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Dort comes in for Wallace. Thunder trail by 7. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. 7 points in the game. SGA explodes to the rim.
I love when Shea does not just settle for a layup. Finish with authority. What a pretty dunk.
Pass to Hauser. Launches it. The shot no good. The Thunder have gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. Outside, SGA. Taking it inside, SGA.
I tell you, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander getting it done inside. So crafty with his footwork and ability to get shots.
Dort against Brown. Pass to Tatum. Back to Brown. Over Dort. Brown can't hit. Thunder trail by 3. And it's Dort off the drive. And he dunks it down.
That is Lou Dort coming with bad intentions, folks.
Outside Tatum. Fires for 3. Fires hitting the triple. Tatum's got 16 points.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
White against SGA. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one on White.
Well, what a pump fake by Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets the defender committed, and he'll go to the foul line.
Alexander taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And one thing about this game, Grant, on any given night, you can see an upset.
Yeah, I mean, BA, it just shows how hard it is to be consistent night in and night out. Every team in the league has quality players, so if you're off your game even just a little, that could be enough to lose it for you.
Pritchard's checked in for Jason Tatum, and so he hits both.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Hauser outside, back to Pritchard. White for 3. The Thunder with the rebound. Hartenstein's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort for 3. It's hauled in by White. For Boston, they've gone 6 of 14 in the second quarter. Pritchard against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pritchard, the pass to Hauser. Here's Queta. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's the 3. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's all tied up. SGA's got 15 points.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Outside White. Back to Brown. To the paint. Here's Queta. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
But Jaylen Brown getting better and better in pick-and-roll situations. There's a real willingness to give up the basketball.
Williams on the wing. SGA surveying the D. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. And so Brown will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Pass to Queta. To the inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now a 4-point Boston lead.
Boy, this is how you move the ball effectively. They're not just passing it around the horn. They are passing with a purpose.
Hartenstein with a screen on Pritchard. Here's SGA. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
A dominant quarter, but he needs some help.
And for Boston, they're shooting 47% so far in the second. Outside White. Pass to Queta. And here's Pritchard. Here's the pick. Over SGA. Another one falls for Boston.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
Outside Mitchell. Dort outside. White against Mitchell. From deep, SGA. Here's Hartenstein.
Well, when you're as physical a player as Isaiah Hartenstein, you are going to get a fair share of whistles.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
These are his first free throws of the game.
Isaiah Hartenstein, the line for 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
Boy, there are so many things to admire about Hartenstein's game. Excellent passer, unselfish on the offensive end, makes floaters at a ridiculous level, and boy, do you know you're going to get a high level of defensive physicality nightly.
Wiggins, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Celtics lead by 3. Queta, pass to Pritchard. Here's Queta. Up top, Brown. Dort defending. With the fadeaway. And Boston again with the bucket.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Yep, that one goes.
But you see, Hartenstein keeps the game simple. Close shot, make the bucket. Simple.
Brown in the high post, working on Williams. And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
"17 seconds left in the first half of this game. Outside, Brown. 6 to shoot. Oh, look at Brown banging inside. And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for the Boston Celtics. Hit a couple from downtown this quarter. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Well, Jason, you hold the lead going into halftime. What's been your advantage so far?
For most of the half, we were really good defensively. We let our foot off the gas a little bit, so we got to do a better job.
Keep the pedal to the metal, guys.
Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet and the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. How about we start out with the Western Conference and how those teams are stacking up?
I think for Oklahoma City, they've been phenomenal. All the lofty predictions, the expectations, they've all come true. Now comes the hardest part in the postseason. Every team is going to be gunning for them.
And now let's discuss this game. Talk about a strong start for the Celtics.
You see their intent right away, Shaq. I mean, finding high percentage shots, that's great. Right now, that's their advantage.
Yeah, they've established a strong foundation offensively, and they're building on that. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
If you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
He took a head-on approach in the first half, going straight at the D and drawing fouls.
I have to love his tenacity. This guy stays in attack mode, makes defenders work, tries to keep them off balance.
Thunder trail by 5. Tatum at the 4 with Queta in at the 5. White and Brown team up as the backcourt. And it's Hauser in at the 3, small forward. That's the Boston 5. And it's good. 2 points. 9 points for Jalen Williams.
We talk about Williams' versatility as a scorer. He can get his points from just about any spot on the floor.
Well, talking about Jalen Williams, what excites you most about this kid, Doris?
Okay, I don't know where to begin, PA, because you are talking about a legitimate two-way force and a guy who has the potential to be a perennial all-star. He takes on a huge defensive assignment. He can sustain an offense when your star is off the floor. Like, look out. This guy's game is big time.
Now here's Dort. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. On the wing, Tatum. Williams defending. White against SGA. Pass to Brown. 6 on the shot clock. Back to White. There's the 3. Dort grabs the miss. And it's Dort with the ball for the Thunder. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. Jalen Brown never loses confidence. Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla said he has great short-term memory. If he misses a shot, it never affects the next one. You can't shake him. I just love his poise and his ability to attack. Brown said, every time I take the floor, I want to be aggressive. Back to you.
You love that confidence. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. So it's the Thunder now, following the 3 by Boston. Outside, Williams. No good with the triple. Celtics lead by 3. Queta, pass to White. And here's Brown. He's guarded by Hartenstein. Left side, Brown. Oh my goodness! Brown would not be denied!
Well, this is where the powerful frame and explosive athleticism of Jalen Brown becomes a problem for the opponent. Nicely done.
White against Gilgeous-Alexander. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. SGA's got 22.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake. Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Thunder trail by 5. Dort outside. There's a screen. Pass to Holmgren. Beyond the arc. They get it back. And Hartenstein gets it to go. Hartenstein's got 5 points.
Well, this is what Isaiah Hartenstein does, right? He just keeps working on the glass. Both ends, nicely done.
Ooh, here's White on the drive. A playmaker who can also score in bunches. I'm talking about Derek White, Doris.
I'm so glad you are, PA, because Derek White's big-time shot-making ability under duress of the shot clock. How many times does this guy get the ball with very little time on the clock, and he just stands calmly and delivers shot after shot?
The first one falls.
I think the thing that's most striking about Derek White, guys, he's capable of affecting games in so many ways. Yes, he can score it. Excellent passer and a very versatile cross-positional defender, a guy who can contribute to a good team.
He's off on the second. Thunder trail by 4. Holmgren, the pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Yeah, nice job by J-Dub. Just playing above the rim.
Left side, Brown. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Hey, Brown in traffic.
Man, and he's on fire. Playing patient basketball, not forcing shots.
Pass to Williams. Now Holmgren. Outside, Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Rebounded by the Celtics. Brown's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Tatum. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Outside, Williams. White against Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with a screen on White. White with the steal. Now the Celtics on the move. Ahead.
Foul, Isaiah Hartenstein. First personal foul, second team foul.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Boston.
What stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular.
First one falls for him. And he makes both free throws. And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for OKC. They trail by 6. Pass to Hartenstein. Lets the 3 fly. And SGA, the bucket, on the assist from Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 25 points in the game. Tatum feeling it out a bit. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
The best offensive players in the league get to the free throw line consistently. This is where you're starting to see growth from Jason Tatum, wanting the contact, inviting the contact.
Line for 2 shots.
No good on the free throw.
Boy, if you think about everything Jason Tatum does for his team, it's at a high level. And he doesn't ever get the full recognition he deserves. This guy is the very definition of franchise player.
He hits the second from the line.
And they've been so much more aggressive drawing the whistle here in the second half.
Thunder trail by 4. Outside, Williams. Pass to Holmgren. Puts up a 3. Oh, the Thunder, another 3.
A superb three-point threat. When Holmgren is knocking down triples, he's hard to contain.
Now here's Tatum. The 3 is up. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound. Dort outside. Hartenstein a screen for the lead. Dort's shot is good. Dort's got 10 points in the game.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
White against SGA. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. Here's Hartenstein. And the shot is good. Drop it in off the front of the rim. He's got 7.
Boy, quick fire from Hartenstein there. Shooting practically the second it touches his fingertips.
On the wing, Hauser. Holmgren against Tatum. White, the pass to Tatum. Clock at 6. Up top, Brown. Over Dort. Brown can't hit. Oklahoma City leading by 4. Outside, Williams. Back to Holmgren. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Misses the 3. The Celtics have gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Tatum against Williams. Pass to White. Will it go? And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got 4 assists in the game.
Derek White is a legit three-point threat. I don't care where on the floor he is. You better contest.
Now here's Dort. 10 points for him. And here's Holmgren. Fires the three. Oh, the long ball from Holmgren.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Pass to Brown. Now Tatum. The kick out to White. Launches a three. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Holmgren's got rebound number 7 tonight.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Here's Williams. Screen by Holmgren. Williams in the post. Defended by Hauser. Here's Holmgren. And it's Oklahoma City with another.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
White looking it over. Here's Brown. Count the basket. Brown's got 9 points here in the second half. Oklahoma City leading by 4. And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He might have seen something he needs to review with his guys. Grant, the thing about Jaylen Brown, he doesn't need a lot of space to get his shot off.
You know, BA, he has a quick release and rises high on his jumper. Has a great up fake and can stop on a dime. Usually all the space he needs to find his shot.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Garza's checked in for Queta. Walsh comes in for Jason Tatum. Shireman comes in for Hauser. Then for Oklahoma City, Williams comes in for Hartenstein. And it's Wallace in for Dort. Williams passes to SGA. Pass to Holmgren. Takes the three. Rebounded by the Celtics.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's Shireman. Outside, Brown. Three-pointer. Bullseye! Jaylen Brown!
You see an illustration of how well Jaylen Brown understands their system. He's got great command of this offense.
Holmgren outside. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
My question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Pass to Brown. 6 to shoot. Here's Garza. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Now, here's Williams. 11 points in the game. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Oklahoma City?
They feel like they have an advantage inside, and so far they have done an excellent job exploiting it.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
And Williams no good on that one. And looking at Jalen Williams, is there a part of his game you like best, Grant?
You know, it's tough to pick just one, B.A. He's such an all-around player. He can guard point guards, post players, you name it, and can score from anywhere on the court.
And the Thunder making a change here. Wiggins is checked in.
Oklahoma City substitution, number 21, Wiggins.
Here's Shireman. He's averaging almost 5 points a game. That evens the score. Walsh has got 10 points.
Boy, defensively, you deserve to get torched from deep if you leave him that open. My goodness.
So it's Oklahoma City now. Left side Mitchell. Outside Joe. Knocks down the triple. Joe's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
This is a specialty for Isaiah Joe. Rise and fire in the catch and shoot.
Pass to Gonzalez. 1:16 left in the third quarter here. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Shireman. From downtown, Williams grabs the board. Wallace, the pass to Wiggins. Mitchell with the ball. Doing some damage on the offensive end. Putting up a little over 14 points a game. Wallace up top. Elbow shot on the way. And there's another one for the Thunder.
And both teams playing with a little more urgency in this half.
They are getting after it hard. It has become a real battle out there.
Now here's Pritchard, a go-to option for this team. He puts up nearly 17 a game. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City.
Number 34, Kenrich Williams.
Oklahoma City leading by 5. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Wallace. And a miss there on the triple. Boston's gone 4 of 9 from beyond the arc since the break. And it's Shireman missing. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Wiggins passes to Mitchell. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Thunder lead by 7.
Action on the break has fueled them tonight. They're winning the transition battle.
Well, this is their pace. This is exactly how they want to play. A little fast, a little loose.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. And so it's Pritchard who brings up the ball for Boston. And Oklahoma City looking at who they've got to start the fourth. We've got Aaron Wiggins, Mitchell out there with Isaiah Joe. Then it's Cason Wallace, and it's Holmgren in at the 5 spot. Oklahoma City leading by 7. Pass to Mitchell from the corner. Oh, the Thunder tack on 2 more.
Their success from mid-range has really set them apart today.
And here's Tatum. Tatum on the drive. And then Tatum slams it in.
I tell you, this guy is capable of some amazing finishes. Jason Tatum, my goodness.
A terrific view of that move captured on the connected cam, thanks to AT&T. And for the Thunder, they're shooting 59% in this one, a good average. Here's Wallace. He drops it from range.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Pritchard against Mitchell. Pass to Shireman. The 3. Nails it from 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at me.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Holmgren with a screen on Tatum. Wiggins finds Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Wallace outside. Lets it go from deep. And another 3 for Oklahoma City.
Their long-range shooting since halftime has been as strong as you could hope for.
Here's Shireman. Here's Tatum. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Outside Mitchell from the arc. Gonzalez pulls it in. Celtics trail by 10. Down low. Here's Garza. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
You can feel the temperature rising in this arena. Both teams pouring it on offensively.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
Holmgren outside. Pass to Wallace. The 3 from Mitchell. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Tatum's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Outside Pritchard. Here's Gonzalez. Watched by Wallace. Here's Garza. Off the mark there with a 3. Thunder leading by 8. Here's Wiggins. Wallace, the pass to Mitchell. Outside Joe. The 3. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. And the Thunder lead by 11.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. So both teams changing it up here and keeping us updated from the sideline. Allie LaForce.
During that last break, I heard Joe Mazzulla as he talked with the team, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Nice ball movement by Boston. Outside White. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls.
You have to have a quick release in the catch-and-shoot game. Otherwise, you allow the defender to catch up. Derek White's like, no, sir. I'm putting this one home.
Screen by Holmgren from deep, SGA. Williams grabs the board.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Tatum. Ooh, rocket finish from Tatum.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. And that's why they continue to get attacked.
On the wing, SGA, defended by Pritchard. Wiggins from long range. Boston pulls it in. Now here's Pritchard. With the teardrop. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And they've been playing with much greater physicality this half. Getting themselves to the free throw line is a bust.
For your Celtics, Peyton Pritchard at the line for 2 shots.
And he makes a first. Walsh is checked in for Williams. And also a switch here for Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in. Pritchard hits them both.
This is definitely not the guy to foul. He loves getting to the free throw line.
Oklahoma City leading by 5. Holmgren outside. Outside Joe. Williams on the wing from behind the arc. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
Boy, this guy was able to connect from deep in the first half. Hasn't found the range since.
Outside, Brown. Basket counts. Brown's got 14 points now in the second half.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
Holmgren, high post. Holmgren for 2.
Their size and their skill, that's almost too easy for Chet Holmgren.
And so it's Pritchard with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Brown. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Holmgren's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Williams finds SGA. Williams with the screen from deep. SGA. It's rebounded by Walsh. Boston has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Outside White. The 3 ball. Joe grabs the miss. Joe's got his 5th rebound in this one. Now SGA. Holmgren outside. Shot clock at 6. On the wing, Wallace. From deep. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. Tatum's got rebound number 8 now. Outside, Brown. Tatum inside. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Kick out to Brown. Over Williams. Money on the 19-footer. Brown's got 26 points.
Sweet little mid-range from Jaylen Brown. That 3-level scoring coming into play.
They set a pick. Outside, Williams. Shot from 12. Tatum pulls it in. Tatum's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Pritchard against Gilgeous-Alexander. Charity stripe shot, and Boston again with the bucket.
The defense can't be so relaxed at this stage of the game. Not against him.
I think he takes that kind of defense as a sign of disrespect, and he was more than happy to accept the challenge.
Wallace outside. 3-pointer. Boston pulls it in. Tatum's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Kick out to Brown to take the lead. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Thunder with a lead. Outside Joe. Holmgren, the pass to Wallace. SGA, a screen on Tatum. Pass to Joe. Takes a 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Joe's got 9 points here in the second half.
Isaiah Joe, so pure on the corner 3.
SGA against Pritchard. And the foul called on Chet Holmgren. That'll be a second foul of the game. And some changes here for the Celtics. Cadis checked in for Walsh. And it's Hauser in for Pritchard. Then for Oklahoma City, Hartenstein comes in for Wallace. And it's Dort in for Joe. White with it. Outside Tatum for 3. Counted from distance. Tatum's got 7 points for the quarter.
He tore it up from downtown in the first half. Now hits this one. Dangerous shooter, guys.
Here's SGA. And SGA throws it down.
We all know that SGA is very capable of averaging 30 for a season. Tonight's exploit should come as no surprise.
Brown scanning the floor. Back to White. SGA with a steal. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. It's Dort on the wing. Defended by Brown. Pass to Williams. Now Holmgren. Just 4 to shoot. Let's loose for 3. And rebounded by Tatum. Celtics trail by 3. Brown outside to tie it up. Knocks down the trifecta.
He really thrives in high-pressure moments. That's a big-time play.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Outside Williams. White with the steal. Here's a pass to Tatum. Look at Tatum using his length.
Well, Jason Tatum in a big moment. He is unafraid.
Outside Hartenstein. Now Dort. Jalen Williams. And he nails it.
Williams is like a vibe. I mean, this guy gets it. He knows they need points there, and he takes it upon himself to deliver.
They set the pick. Hauser outside. Outside Brown. Now White. 6 on the shot clock. The 3 is off.
I mean, apparently he still has the green light to shoot threes, but he is in an absolute funk right now.
From 12 feet out, Cash.
Maybe the most predictable player on the floor in this moment. SGA with a big-time delivery.
Tatum against Holmgren. And Tatum, here we go. Look at Tatum. Powers his way up for 2.
Hey, they really needed that one. Big time move inside.
Has the ability to score against size, and those were crucial. Boy, in a tight game, he steps up and delivers.
And it's Dort with the ball for the Thunder. A minute 20 left in the final quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander fires. Oh, he hits a tough fadeaway.
What a moment for Gilgeous-Alexander in the clutch. Yes, sir.
Tatum against Holmgren. Tatum inside. Oh, touches it off the glass.
Man, you can get chills watching Jason Tatum want to deliver in the clutch.
Gilgeous-Alexander against White. Holmgren! And the 3 misses.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Tatum. Oh, Tatum takes the contact.
Big time shot, sending his teammates into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now pass to Williams. Yes, sir, with the 3.
J-Dub coming up big in the team's biggest moments. Go ahead, young sir.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. Seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Jason Tatum, the 3 is in.
Goodness, Jason Tatum from another zip code.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO.
Hey, Boston, let's get the... Make some noise.
Trail by 3. Up top, SGA. He's guarded by White. Nails it!
There is no moment too big, no pressure too heavy for Mr. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. The delivery is on time.
And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
At the line, Derek White. At the line for 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that'll put him up 2. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 3-point game.
Connecting at the charity stripe, so important. Now you are up 3.
Outside Dort, shoots a 3. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
My goodness, Lou Dort in the clutch. We see you, young sir.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances.
Headed to the floor right now.
And here's Tatum. It's in!
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
You know, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
So it's a narrow victory for the Celtics, pulling it out for the W. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many times we see these close games won by the home team.
And Allie LaForce has something for us on the sidelines. Hey, Allie.
Thank you very much. Jalen, you had it going. Can you talk about the confidence you had tonight?
I'm just trying to continue to show people what I can do, continue to get better. It's a long journey, it's a process. I still got a long way to go and a lot to learn, so I'm going to just keep going up.
It's all part of the journey. Thanks, Jalen.
All right, Allie, thanks. Great stuff there. And that's going to do it tonight.